Obviously, we've done our collective bargaining reform and give the tools to local governments to control costs, but as important as all of that, it's a degree of fairness. You know, when I go to Bob Evans and I see a woman working in there who doesn't have any pension, and I don't even know if she has health care benefits, and if she does, they're shabby at best, and to think that we're asking public workers to do a little bit more, people who have guaranteed benefits and people who are not paying very much for their health care, and to ask them to do a little bit more in the name of providing balance to that mom who's trying to educate her kids, it's fairness. And at the same time, of course, we want our local communities to be able to control their costs. Because other questions.
You described a woman working at Bob Evans as having benefits that are shabby at best, but you have said that it's a great thing that Bob Evans' jobs have been retained here. Can you discuss that in light of Senate Bill 5?
Yeah, I mean, look, what I'm saying to you is that we want to have a balance. I, used Bob Evans the other day. I used Dillard's. I mean, there are a lot of people that are out there working extremely hard who have limited benefits because companies would love to pay people a lot of benefits, but there is this thing called a bottom line. In Ohio, we never had a bottom line, which is why we lost 600,000 jobs and we're behind the 8 ball. So what we're trying to say here is there's some people that have argued that this bill is an attack on the working class. Well, there is an attack on the working class going on right now when people are in the private sector with no defined benefit plan, which means a pension that they get regardless of what happens to the economy, or limited health care. As a lady told me the other day, my health care costs go up and my benefits go down. What we're asking for here in Ohio is, look, if you've got a pension, you're going to pay a little bit more for it. If you get health care, then we want you to pay at least 15% of the cost of it. Yesterday, I was at a plant in Salem. The employees are paying 25% of the costs. Summitville Tile up there in Salem, Dave Johnson's company, they're paying 40%. We're just asking people to pay 15%. So if you're working at Summitville Tile and you're paying 40% for your health care, and there's somebody that's not even paying 5% for their health care, is that fair to the working folks? I don't think so. So this is an effort to try to bring a little balance, and of course, most important, to give local communities the ability to control their costs. If a local community would like to pay somebody more money in wages, they can do it. And if they're uncomfortable with the fact that their employees have to pay a little bit more for health care and a little bit more for the pension, give them a pay raise. But what we can't continue to do is going deeper and deeper in debt or raising taxes and having an environment in this state where we can't create jobs.